Attention passionate Dallas Cowboys fans. Latest news: something big is happening in the NFC East, and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Dallas Cowboys' path to another championship run, a power shift that could leave division rivals stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before we dive in, if you're a true Dallas Cowboys fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and fellow Dallas Cowboys fans. Let's get to the news. Now, folks, it's been a busy offseason for the Dallas Cowboys. We've seen trades, signings, and a lot of speculation about the team's future. And honestly, if you've been paying close attention, you know the Cowboys are positioning themselves for something big. They've already made 4 significant trades this offseason, each one strategically aimed at improving their roster right now. And the most eye-catching move, without a doubt, was trading draft picks to the Pittsburgh Steelers to bring in George Pickens, the electrifying wide receiver who a lot of fans are already calling a game-changer. This isn't just a splash move, it's a statement. It signals that Dallas is serious about contending now, not just in the short term but for years to come. Bringing in Pickens adds a new dimension to the Cowboys' already potent passing attack. Imagine Dak Prescott, a quarterback with a cannon arm and a competitive edge, now with CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens stretching the field. That trio could, in fact, rival the best offensive tandems in the league. We're talking about a unit that can take the top off defenses, open up running lanes, and create mismatches all over the field. CeeDee Lamb, coming into his prime, is already a certified star, but with Pickens in the mix, defenses will have to pick their poison. The chemistry between Prescott and these receivers could reach new heights, especially as they develop more chemistry during training camp and the preseason. But it's not just about what they've done. It's also about what could still happen. The Cowboys are expected to wrap up their high-profile free agency moves, go into training camp with a solid core, and then build on that. However, the NFL is a league that's always evolving, and rumors of potential trades continue to swirl. And one name that's been gaining traction in recent discussions is Cleveland Browns tight end David Njoku. Yes, you heard that right. The Browns, after drafting a promising rookie named Harold Fannin and entering a rebuild phase, might be open to trading Njoku before the season kicks off. Now, this isn't just idle speculation. It's based on some solid analysis from Anthony Palacios at Last Word on Sports, who pointed out that Cleveland's current quarterback situation is still a bit uncertain, and that the team might be looking to shake things up by moving some of their veteran talent. Njoku, who's been a Pro Bowler and a key player for Cleveland over the past few seasons, is entering the final year of his contract. It's a situation that makes some NFL insiders think he could be on his way out, especially with the Browns focusing on developing their young quarterback room. The team might see Njoku as a valuable trade chip, especially considering that they're likely to prioritize building around their rookie and second-year players. Plus, with a new quarterback in the mix, the Browns might prefer to give more targets to the younger tight ends and wideouts rather than pay big money to a veteran who might want a longer-term deal. Now, here's where it gets interesting for Cowboys fans. Palacios suggests that Dallas could be a potential trade partner for Njoku. Despite the fact that the Cowboys already have Jake Ferguson, their young tight end who's entering his 4th season, there's buzz that the team might consider adding some veteran experience to bolster the position. Ferguson, who had a rough 2024 season partly due to injuries and some inconsistency, has shown flashes of brilliance, and the coaching staff is optimistic about his potential. Still, the hope is that Ferguson can bounce back and establish himself as Dallas' go-to guy at tight end. But if the Browns decide to move Njoku, it could create a crowded situation in Dallas, with Ferguson, Luke Schoonmaker, and Njoku all vying for touches. Let us pause here for a second. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Dallas Cowboys news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let's continue with the big reveal, because honestly the Cowboys have some tough decisions to make at tight end. Ferguson, despite having a down year, is still considered a promising player. Injuries hampered his production last season, but he's a smart, athletic guy with a good rapport with Prescott. And let us not forget, the Cowboys' offense is designed to be versatile. With the addition of Pickens and the development of Lamb, defenses will be forced to respect the passing game more than ever. That should open up opportunities for Ferguson to shine again. Now, if the Cowboys were to add Njoku, who's got 5 more years of NFL experience, then Ferguson that could bring a lot of athleticism and veteran savvy to the mix. Njoku's stats from 2023 are impressive: 81 catches, 881 yards, and 6 touchdowns. Not to mention, he's a dynamic athlete, capable of making tough catches in traffic and creating yards after the catch. But here's the thing: Dallas isn't likely to give up much draft capital for him unless it's a low-cost deal or a conditional pick. Their primary focus seems to be on building through the draft and developing their young core. And speaking of young cores, Luke Schoonmaker, the rookie last season, showed flashes of promise, but he's still raw. The Cowboys are banking on his development, but adding a veteran like Njoku could provide much-needed stability and leadership at the position. That said, the coaching staff under first-year head coach Brian Schottenheimer is also keen on maintaining a balanced room. Schottenheimer's offensive philosophy emphasizes multiple tight ends and versatile players, so adding Njoku could make the room crowded, which Dallas would probably prefer to avoid unless absolutely necessary. What about the bigger picture? Well, with the Cowboys' offense now featuring Lamb, Pickens, and a healthy Prescott, the team is in a position to be among the league's most explosive units. But it's not just about talent, it's about chemistry, scheme, and depth. The Cowboys have been meticulous in their approach this offseason, trying to add pieces that fit their system and philosophy. And let us not forget, the team's success will largely depend on Prescott's performance and health. If Dak can continue to elevate his game and spread the ball around effectively, the Cowboys could be looking at a historic season. Now, a quick word on the NFC East. This division has always been competitive, with the Eagles, Giants, and Commanders all making moves. The Eagles, in particular, are loaded again with their talented roster, and the Giants are looking to rebound. The Commanders have a new coaching staff and a fresh quarterback, so the NFC East remains unpredictable. But the Cowboys' recent moves, especially trading for Pickens, send a clear message they're not just trying to keep up, they want to lead. And this leads to a broader conversation about the team's strategy. The Cowboys have always been a team that values a strong defense and a balanced offense. Their draft and offseason moves reflect that philosophy. But with the NFL evolving into a pass-heavy league, Dallas is doubling down on their aerial attack. The addition of Pickens is part of that plan, but they're also looking at ways to maximize their tight ends and wide receivers, creating a multi-layered attack that can adapt to any defense. Now, coming back to the tight end situation, it's worth noting that the Cowboys have made it clear they're content with Ferguson as their starter, but they're also open to adding depth if the right opportunity arises. Njoku's experience and athleticism could be just what the doctor ordered, especially as the team prepares for a tough schedule and playoff push. But again, the front office is cautious about giving up draft capital unless it's a clear upgrade. Let us also talk about the coaching staff. Brian Schottenheimer, known for his innovative offensive schemes and ability to develop quarterbacks, is now at the helm of the Cowboys. His methods are designed to maximize talent and create mismatches. Having a versatile tight end like Njoku could fit perfectly into that system, giving Prescott more options and flexibility. Schottenheimer's approach emphasizes rhythm, timing, and exploiting defenses. And with the weapons Dallas has assembled, they could be a nightmare for opponents. And from a fan's perspective, it's exciting to imagine how this team could look in the upcoming season. The offensive line is solid, the defense is trending upward with some key additions, and now with Pickens, the offense is arguably the best it's been in years. But as always, the NFL is unpredictable. Injuries, turnovers, and unforeseen circumstances can change everything overnight. Still, the optimism is palpable among Cowboys fans, and the front office seems committed to taking calculated risks to push this team over the top. Now, what's the bottom line? Well, the potential trade for Njoku, although still speculative, encapsulates the strategic mindset of Dallas this offseason. They're seeking to maximize their talent, remain flexible, and build a roster that can compete at the highest level. The decision to pursue a veteran tight end, like Njoku, would be a move that aligns with their championship ambitions. But they weigh the cost carefully because they're also committed to building through the draft and developing their young players. And now, Dallas Cowboys fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Do you think adding Njoku makes sense? Are you confident in Ferguson's ability to bounce back? Or do you believe the Cowboys should look elsewhere for tight end help? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the team. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, analysis, and breaking news about your Cowboys. Stay tuned, keep the faith, and as always, go Cowboys. And now, Dallas Cowboys fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Dallas Cowboys. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Dallas Cowboys news.